What's up, Mos? Loud Leak, Slide, Perk 30, Strong, whatever you want to call me. You hear me? Today we're going to be talking about how I almost got stabbed and jumped my first day on my new unit. You hear me? So, it wasn't my first day in jail. So, I'm from PG. I just got done working out. So, that's why I'm just tired or whatever. You hear me? But if you from PG County or in the DMV area and got locked up in PG, you know our jail is Upper Marlboro. And in Upper Marlboro, if you don't get bond or you got some serious charges or you know you're not going home, you going upstairs, you get your oranges and shit, you go in the intake block. Intake block. It changed, because there's times I've been in there where it was 23-1 the whole month. You on intake for a month. That stay the same. For a month. I seen niggas leave like 3 weeks or whatever, but basically a month. Sometimes I was in there and niggas was out for like 20 hours. They was in 4 hours. They was out. Might have a cool CO, might fuck with you. You know, shit changed. You know, I've been in and out the jail different years and shit changed, but just what it is. So this was after I did my month of intake and my first day on my real unit. So this was 2022. I talked about it too in one of my other videos. I got shot in 2022 and I got locked up a week later. So I was like bandaging up, like my arm was like, had like whatever the fuck it's called, cast, whatever you cast on my arm, my right arm. So I'm like this and then giant. I could talk about, I got inner stories, bro. I could talk about my intake by like 5 different stories, bro. But I'm going to try not to speak on too much on it because I was real live. My Sully was real live, an old head that was schizophrenic and he talked to himself all fucking night. All night. To the point I really had to tell him like, hey, OG, please leave me alone. To the point I really had to beg the COs for me to get out the fucking cell. Like, not no checking in, like, I'm trying to get, like, me telling the CEOs, like, bro, I can't handle this nigga. Like, nobody wanted to be in the cell with the nigga. So I'm like, bro, he be talk too much, bro. I got one arm, and he was a big-ass old nigga, and he old as shit. It's like, I got one arm, bro. I'm not about to, like, I couldn't fight for real. Like, nigga, like, you could bump my arm soft as shit. That shit was going to hurt for, like, scale 1 through 10, like a 9, 8. For like 10 minutes, even if you bumped it soft. Like, that's how fresh my wounds was. Like my bullet holes was like this big. Like, you could really see through my arm. Like, my shit was fucked up. But long story short, bro, I had some nails or whatever. Long story short, I'm saying. It's so much shit I want to get into, but I'm not getting to it. But long story short, bro, I had some nails. I found out bro had the nails. I asked him for the nails. His dumb ass talking to a bitch that's not in the cell. His aunt, should he give me the nails? Or he gave me the nails. She was mad at him. He like, the fuck, why I'm mad at bitch? Like, what the fuck, he need it more than me? I don't need it. Like, he really like going crazy. Like, I mean, one time he had a Jane of orange juice, like a bag, and I asked him for the Jane. He like, nah, that's Tasha. Who the fuck is Tasha? Y'all remember Tasha was his aunt. And one day it's quiet. Like, one time he quiet, like, bitch, you know what? Die, bitch. And he would like go to the toilet. And he opened up the bag and he squeezed it in the toilet like, die, bitch! Die, bitch! Die! And he's screaming. And he flushed it like, I just killed that bitch. She dead. And he looking at me. I'm looking at that nigga like, fuck, like, man, get me the fuck out of here. You hear me? But, long story short, bro, I had some nails and shit. I asked him for it. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a way I asked him. Like, I had to finesse the nigga. But he gave it to me. It was 2 nails. Regular nails. I sharpened them up when he gave them to me. I put the 2 nails together. I had the tissue roll. I wet them joints up. Had them dry. They was dry. Opened them up. Wrapped them around with a boot. Wrapped the sheets. Wrapped them around with a boot like that. Boot. Corona mask. Made them into like rubber bands. Wrapped them around. I actually stole tape from the CO desk. Wrapped them around. So like I had like a little poker joint. It was some shit though. Like, if me and you got in a fight and I pulled that joint out and I was poking you with it and you ain't see me, you probably wouldn't even know I was poking you with it until later on. You probably after the fight, and niggas tell you like, hey, bro, you bleeding. Then you look in the mirror like, oh, this nigga was stabbing me. I was wondering why this nigga was swinging. I thought nigga couldn't fight, but the whole time I'm swinging like this because I got yammy. But fuck all that, boom. So I go on H7. So I got locked up. I got shot September. I got locked up September, a week after that. So about October 2022 is when I go on H7. Whatever you was on H7, October 2022, you'll remember me. You and me. Like, I'm just like, I'm not a loud nigga. I'm quiet. Like, I don't like niggas. Like, it's two sides of me. The cool, I ain't gonna say cool, but like, big and joking, loud ass side. Then there's the quiet side. The quiet side is the side that I don't know niggas. Like, if I don't know you, I don't want to be your friend. I'm not trying to be cool with nobody. So that's me in jail. Like, I'm not looking for friends in jail. Like, fuck y'all niggas. We generally click, we talk, whatever, but I ain't know none of that. Like, I observe a lot. Like, I know what's going on and all that. You hear me, so? Long story short, when I first go in the unit, it's just like nighttime. So, like, they got like 10 minutes, like 30, 20, whatever minutes left before it's lockdown. So, if you had never been in jails, like, the phone hung up, nobody on it. It was hanging down, I mean, nigga on it. But 9 times out of 10, the unit I'm on is units where niggas been on, like, niggas been in there for months, years. They ready to go up the road. They find their cases. Like, this is where, like, niggas' homes that, like, you hear me? So, like, I see a phone up there and it's hung up. And mind you, the CEO, like, 10 minutes left and ain't nobody on the phone. So I hop on it. And I know, like, that's somebody's phone, like, I know, but at the time, I ain't give a fuck. I had all that on my phone. I forgot why. So when I get on the phone, it's a group of niggas. They were staring at me, like, staring at me. I'm on the phone, you hear me? And I'm looking at them, but, like, I ain't trying to stare too hard, you hear me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I be cool and bro, but I'm just, like, still peeping them, though. Like, I'm trying to see if a nigga walk away, but they just staring at me. I ain't tripping. Boom. Talk to my folks. Let them know I'm on a new unit. Probably talk about commissary or whatever. You hear me? Woo woo. Get off the phone. Boom. Next day, I know some niggas from the intake joint, but it's a nigga that I went to school with, but he was younger than me. But funny thing is, he used to bully. I know him because it's these niggas. My main man, he hang with anybody. Like, you was seeing with me. Like, I'm an official nigga. You was seeing with a nigga that's a regular nigga that work a job. You was seeing with a killer. You was seeing with a robber. You was seeing with a nerd. You was seeing with a nigga that never heard a fly in his life. A nigga who wouldn't bust a motherfucking grape in the group. Like, he just, like, hang with and cool with everybody. Like, that's my man, real life. So, like, he knew these niggas. And he used to get bullied by a nigga that I was locked up with. So he come to me and bro, like, hey, bro, what's your name? You know, I got a nickname I rap and shit, you know, my name Perk. He like, nah. So I tell him my last name, cause in school people call me my last name. He like, yeah. So we talk. He tell me his name. I'm like, I know you, bro. You know woo. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, bro, you used to stay bullying them real life. So we bid and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bid. Like, my man, like, he wasn't bullying my man. Like, he was like, anything my man, me and bro was a word I started fighting. But like, he used to bully niggas who fuck with my man. But these niggas grown, they ain't shit got nothing to do with it. As long as you ain't fuck with my man, you let me, boom, whatever. So one day, well, this officially my first day on the unit. Because the night that I went there, that was my first day. But like I said, I went in there, put my shit up. It was right for like 10, 15 minutes. And we had to lock down. So this was really like my first day. So again, the phone up. Everybody on the phone, nobody on the junk. So I'm asking, bro, I'm like, hey, bro, what phone you get on, bro? He like, shit, I came here before you, bro, like a day before you. I don't got no phone. I'm like, kill. So we sitting down. And I'm like, hey, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm about to get on that joint. He like, for real? I'm like, yeah. He like, kill, ooh. I don't know if you think I'm bluffing or not, but like, I'm like, nah, like, one thing about me, bro, that helped me big is commissary. I'm on commissary. I hate trades, bro. I love commissary, bro. It's only one time where I realized I never cried in jail. I know niggas say niggas cry. A tear almost shed down my eye. My eyes got watery as shit. It was my first time ever locked up in 2020. I was supposed to get my commissary and it ain't come. I got into it. That's a whole different story. I tell about that too. Bitch ass nigga. I think he threw my list in the trash because he said I was trying to press him out and all that shit. He was off the bye-bye. He's a bitch. I ain't get it with the whoop. Really, I was about to cry, bro. That's how much I love commissary. So, yeah, so all that shit going on. I forgot what the fuck talking about. Fucking boom. The phone up. So I'm about to get on that joint. He like, I get on it. So mine, I get on the phone right there. So I'm standing up. Put my code in and whatever. Boop, boop. Down, sit down. And I'm just like this. All I hear is, Sanchez next. And in my head, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, a nigga talking to me, bruh. And he like, I said Sanchez next. And mind you, in my head, I'm thinking Sanchez is a Spanish name. All the Spanish niggas outside playing soccer. So I'm waiting for a nigga named San, like a Spanish nigga to walk up and be like, yeah, I'm supposed to be on that joint. And man time, I know politic rules of jail. And I'm also a man, I go by respect too. So like, if niggas would have came at me respectful, I would have, you get me? But the way he was going, nah. And I'm new on the unit, so it's like, I can't look weak. Like, you get me? So I'm like, woo. He said it again. I look up. Like, nigga, I said, but you can't hear me? I'm like, hey, bro. Man, I'm like, hey, bro, fuck with me, bro. I'm like, I'm just trying to talk to my folks to me. Like, fuck no, nigga, Sanchez next. I get gut. I'm like, nigga, fuck you, man, Sanchez. Fuck is you talking about? He like, what? I'm like, yeah, nigga, I'm about to use this drink. When I'm done, I'm gonna get off the phone. I'm like, who the fuck is Sanchez? He like, he outside. I'm like, all right, when he come in here, then I holler at you, hear me? Like, I'm gut. Like, he got me gum turned up. Tall nigga, he probably like 6'2", 6'3", bony ass nigga with dreads. Bruh. The nigga who phoned it actually was, bruh, was like 6'6", bruh. Big ass nigga. Probably like 400, 380. Nigga ain't shaved his mustache since he been in jail. Catfish mustache, like, Jane off SpongeBob, the jank you could turn around like that jank. That nigga stood up and said, hang up that phone before I hang it up, nigga. I say, what? He said, nigga, you heard me hang that phone up? I said, nigga, hang it up. He said, what? I said, hang it up. Real life, around that time, my father on the phone, and when I talked to my father later on, he said he ain't even hear none of this. I'm thinking my father could hear it. So I'm like, hang it up. He like, what? So they walk over there. It's them two, and it's another nigga. And the whole time, I was silly at the time. He's a bitch. I tell another story about him. Me and him got into it. I had to pull out my knife on him. You hear me? Real life. So we get into it. But he claimed he got up. I ain't seen him. Bruh, that I said I went to school with, he said he was right there. I think I did see him, but like, I was blacked out. I was worried about them two. It was in this nigga standing up, but I ain't worried. You know me? So they come. So like, I'm sitting down, but when they get close to me, I stand up. And he was like, you said what? I'm like, hang it up. I'm like, hang it up. You say I'm talking to the big nigga. I'm looking at the nigga who said Sanchez, but I'm like, hang it up. Real loud. But when I'm saying hang it up, I'm like this. I'm looking for that blip, you hear me? But mind you, I knew that my knife ain't look like deadly. It was just a nail, bruh, that I made. Like, I made the shit like to a point where I could hold it and go like that, but it was a nail. So what I used to do was get paper towels and wrap it around it. So just in case if I had to pull it out, niggas knew what I had, but they ain't know how it looked. You hear me? Like, so I'm looking for the jank. I'm like, hang it up. And when I'm saying hang it up, I'm like, bruh, I could not grab the jank, but I had these are my oranges. I had it tucked in like in my nuts where my drawer was at. So I finally got it, and I realized I hit him with I'm like, hang it up. He realized, look. And that nigga said, oh, you ain't the only one with that? And realized, ran, man, he big as shit. He ran to this cell. I'm like, what the fuck did I just do? Because that nigga could have a motherfucker, a piece of steel with motherfucker, most pointiest knife And they say he about to go up the road. He could have had some shit this big for me. You hear me? And he already big as shit. And mind you, I'm shot. I'm right-handed. I'm shot in my right hand. I can't move. So I'm like, fuck. You hear me? So he like, woo woo. And mind you, in Upper Marlboro, it's 2 COs. When one go to lunch, when it's 2 COs, when 2 COs out, everybody out. One go to lunch, whoever day it is, if it's upstairs day, they stay out. When the other one come back, the niggas go back in, and then the other niggas come out, because it's going to be the other one that's only out there. Then when he come back, we both out. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go. It rotate like that. So we just up. This one I'm upstairs at the time, so we just out there. It was a white lady or whatever. So me and him arguing and shit. And mind you, when I get gut, I be like, I cry when I get mad. Like, when I get mad, I cry. And mind you, I'm in jail. I'm not trying. Niggas don't know that, so I don't want them to think I'm weak. So I'm on the phone with my father. And I get gut. And I'm like, man, hold on. I'm on the phone. We talking. I'm like, you know, I'm not, hold on. I'm about to call you back. He like, all right. But I'm thinking he couldn't hear. He ain't know what's going on. So I hang up the phone on my kids. So when I see him come out his cell and sit down and fake play cards with some niggas, I would not hang up the phone. I would not walk up on Holmes, on my kids. I'm like this. Real nice. I'm like, what's up? He look at me. He like, what? I'm like, yeah, what's up? He like, what you trying to lock in? I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to lock in. I'm like, what, right now? I'm like, let's go. I'm tripping, bro. I was not trying to. I'm not no tough at on my kids. I'm not trying to lock in. But when I'm good, I'm good. I'll fight a lion and 3 gorillas on my kids. I'm good. I know, bro, if he would have locked in, he would have beat dog. He probably would have broke my arm up some more and all that, stabbed me and all. I ain't give a fuck. So it was a nigga at the table the whole time. I found out that nigga had his own phone. I seen that nigga whoop like 10 niggas. Low key, like, man, come lock in. And every time he lock in with a nigga, the nigga he locked in with will walk out, face fucked up, and then he'll come out like nothing happened to him. So he like, man, go ahead, man, you on some hot shit. I say, nigga, your man on something. Like, nigga, fuck you, nigga, your man on some hot shit. Fuck you talking about. Whole time, I don't even know I'm talking to a motherfucker 8'7", 10-time champion boxer at the time. I'm tripping though, like I'm good, like I ain't trying to hit none of that. But one of the detailed niggas, that's a nigga who, you know, like pass on trays over there. He like, hey, come in, young, come on, holler at me, young. So I go there, holler at him and shit. He like, you gotta know his rules of this shit. I'm like, bro, I know the rules, but like, it's the way he came at me. He like, nah, you right. Like, he like, you handled it right. They just like, what's going on you? So like, the way you handled it, you did what you supposed to do, but you was wrong. And I'm telling him like, I know, but you know what I'm saying? So we talking or whatever. I hollered at some other nigga I was on the intake with. I'm telling him the story and shit. But while I'm telling him, I'm getting so gut, I'm about to cry like. So I step off from him and I go in my cell, get myself together like. I really want to bump with them niggas, bruh. And like, that's just what it was. Like, it was nothing after that, though. Like, I'm going to tell another story after this, too. This part 1. This part 2 came with them 2 niggas beat up my old son at the time that I had to put a knife out on because some other shit, because he was on some wild shit. But I thought they was on me because the next day, bruh that said that, like, he was going to hang up the phone when I was outside. He kept peeking his head outside at the basketball court. He was looking at me. But I don't say nothing though. But I got my little chain in my hand. I'm just thinking like, if he walk by me and swing, I'm just going to duck and just start swinging that chain and just like, you hear me? Like, just like play, like be outside, like play the basketball court. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. But the whole time, he was peeping where I was at because he put the other nigga who said the Sanchez was next was on my celly. And they fake beat up my celly where he beat up, like popped up on my celly. And I guess they knew since I had a knife and they ain't know if I was cool with my celly, they ain't want me around. So that's really what it was. But at the time, I ain't know that though. But I figured that out afterwards. Rec was over. But I got out my celly cell that day because I had to put a knife out on him because he used my soap on some weird, it was just a lot of weird shit that I'm going to talk on. A lot of weird shit, but that's real life how, like, I almost got like jumped and stabbed my first day, cause bro, real lot, like they was telling me like bro, real had like 3 different knives, and bro like had like the best like little knife collection on the unit, and he was on the unit the longest, like he was on it for like almost 3 years, ready to go up the road. Like he finally got sentenced, he was just been waiting for them to get him. So like he just like was one of them niggas who had them pulls or whatever. So it was like my shit was set up for failure. Like my arm was like this, like to a point. A nigga asked me for some tissue, and he was on the top tier, and my dumb ass was so in it, and I forgot that my arm was fucked up. I threw it, bruh, and then my arm really, I hurt it for like 2 hours, bruh. Like that's how fucked up my arm was, bruh. And like I said, my nail was my little knife or some shit too. Like I started making a new knife with that jam, but by that time I went home and shit. But excuse me, but like that's a story how niggas go over that phone, bruh. Eventually, like a week or two later, we got tablets and shit. So now the jail probably different. Like when the tablets get like, you gotta turn them in. Niggas probably still got their own phones and politics go back. But like them phones, niggas know them phones be niggas' lives in that joint, bruh. And like I said, the phone hanging up, that mean nobody used it, but that still mean it's somebody's phone. So you still gotta ask. If it's hanging down, do not touch that phone, because somebody using it. Somebody who they talking to might still be on the phone, and you fuck around, hang up on them. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how I was going at the time. I wasn't going for nothing. Like I pray to God I never go to jail, because every time I go to jail, I get worse. Because I'm getting used to it. That's why I pray I never go to jail, because I feel as though if I ever go to jail again, not saying I'm going to run the joint, but I'm going to be one of them niggas niggas going to be like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, I'm going to be tripping, like, real loud, like, nah, like, you not doing that, like, nigga, this my phone, like, I don't give a fuck, you was here for 2 years, like, I want this joint, like, we about to go to the hole over this joint, fuck it, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm trying to get me a knife, like, I know I sneak shit in that jail, like, I ain't even about to say too much, like, I know that shit like the back of my hand, bro, like, I done been in that joint real live with no cap over 40 pills, bruh. And I ain't talking about no pulling up my asshole, no, none of that. Like, green, bruh, like, real live. So it's like, yeah, but that's what it is. This loud leak perk 30, perk slide, strong, whatever you want to call me, you hear me? That's where we go. We gonna keep coming with the stories, man. Keep coming with the jail janks, other janks. Lab joints, big joints, and all that. We gonna keep them coming, but that's what it is with that one. I'm out. You hear me?